Thanks again for joining us for USA Today's special coverage of the Democratic National Convention. We are coming to you live here from the Time Warner Cable Arena. I want to introduce my guests. The gentleman to my left may need no introduction if you are familiar with West Wing, a highly successful political program, of course. Richard Schiff, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
It's my pleasure to be here. Nice to meet you.
And to his left, we also have Brent Roske. He is behind a creative new program that you can only see online. It's called Chasing the Hill. Gentlemen, thanks again for joining us.
Our pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Okay, what's the inspiration for Chasing the Hill, which you can find out more information on chasingthehill.com?
Well, myself and probably most of the people in this room were gigantic fans of the West Wing. And when it went off the air, I found myself really wanting more of that sort of inspiring, high-reaching, elevated discussions. And as time went on, I got to know Richard through a script group that he hosts at his house. And I had a one-act play that I'd written about a political strategy. And we read it in his living room, and we had a discussion with the brilliant minds in that room, and it has become this, and it's a wonderful experience.
One show complete, actually a second show complete, and you're working on that third show right here during the Democratic National Convention. I understand you shot an important scene last night when Michelle Obama was on the stage.
It's nice when you don't have to pay 23,000 people to be a background artist.
You got all your extras.
Yeah, it's very nice. And Michelle Obama, who might be a little more expensive than scale, but and it separates itself from the West Wing in that regard because we could not use real life figures on our show. Everybody had to be actors because our world was completely fictional. This world of Chasing the Hill interweaves, obviously, our fictional world with reality. So we have Governor Rendell playing a part.
One of the great freedoms about doing it this way is there's no commercials, there's no ads, there's no sponsors to please. And there's also no time frame we have to hold to. The last edit of the episode that was just put up was the edit that Richard and I did together on Sunday, and we posted it yesterday.
I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun to not have anyone else in the mix except the people who are the creatives. It's just it reminds me of the days of off Broadway theater when I first started, when a couple of guys, cab drivers, would get together who were actors. Go, let's do a play. We'd find a church basement somewhere. It's got that kind of a labor of love feel to it. But to not have a studio, a corporation, guys with big wads of money in their pockets who are telling you how it has to be. It's a luxury and it's a great freedom, and we're enjoying that.
For me, the biggest reason to do this show is twofold. First of all, to show the incredible personal price that's paid by the folks on the stage right now, not only running but getting into the office, staying there, the personal sacrifice that's made. That's why to me the show is absolutely bipartisan, because everybody involved is so committed they make that sacrifice. The second part of it, and I've been very vocal with the acting team about this and the other people involved, is that it's an idea to start building spiderwebs between the two parties. And I know that's a lofty stated goal, but that understanding of why the politicians are getting into it on a human level, I'm hoping will bring some mutual understanding.
All right, and again, we have former West Wing cast member, now of Chasing the Hill, Richard Schiff, and also the brainchild behind this product, we have Brent Roske. Thanks so much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We're going to turn it back to the podium.